Hey, Viking fans, it's official. Kirk Cousins is out for the season. We're going to be moving on to Jaren Hall. Let's talk about that next in 3, 2, 1. Gather around, Skull brothers and sisters. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Skull World. Make sure you do me a favor, do me a solid, and make sure you hit subscribe, leave a comment, go to subscribe, and turn on the notifications. Currently, I'm demonetized. I can reapply in January. But if you go turn on the notifications, I will no longer hopefully be shadow banned for you and you'd be able to watch me. So if you're watching this, go make sure you turn on the notifications. Help me out. And I do appreciate it. Now, do leave comments. Any comments you make, you're going to be entered to win Justin Jefferson jersey. Let's pull that up. This is the contest, 3,000 subscribers and give away a Justin Jefferson jersey. Make sure you turn on the notifications, be subscribed to my channel, but also to Minnesota Sports Talk, Purple and Gold for Days, and GG Sports Podcast. I got that below. Purple and Gold for Days, GG Sports Podcast, and me, Minnesota Sports Talk. I appreciate that. Now, as you know, we got Curly W right here. We got the win against San Fran. We got the win against Green Bay. Let's go get those Falcons. Let's get to 5-4. Let's do it. I'm ready. I don't know about you. Got right over here. Got the Hulk with 4-4. Let's go. We beat these guys right here, the Green Bay Packers, on the road. A 2-touchdown game. We got Jordan Addison. We'll talk about him doing the Lambeau leap. It was an exciting game, but it all came crashing down when we lost Kirk Cousins. He has 23 for 31, 274 yards, 2 TDs, man. Could have had more. This is how good the offense was rolling, man. We could have had more. We left points out there. It a 122 quarterback rating, 91.9 QBR, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how that works. They never usually give him one, but they gave him 91 on that one. But hey, Kirk Cousins, there's some thoughts that this actually allows them to be affordable for the Vikings to re-sign him. I know some of you wouldn't want to hear that, but it does. It's a fact. And his monetary gains have probably been diminished based on that. He may not be ready for a camp to show people he's healthy. He may just be signing 1 year or 2 years with a 2 years with that being second year being an option. I think guaranteed money's out of the question from now on. But hey, if anybody's played on a contract to prove himself, it has been Kirk Cousins. Now he's 35. His prospects and career are probably a little bit diminished. This dude was 3 touchdowns away from passing Joe Montana. All right. He's 20th all time in passing touchdowns. If he played 3 more years, he'd have been top 10. Fran Tarkington, who's at 11, would have been in his reaches. I know these are different eras, but his place in history is still there. To where he could play for someone. What a comeback player of year award next year. He could do all that. The thing with the Vikings is that he does know the team. Jaren Hall may not be it. We may draft a guy that's not ready. Who knows? But having Kirk Cousins for a year to prove himself on a cheaper deal may be a solution if we don't have one. That's the issue. If we do not have a solution after the draft, Kirk Cousins will not be signing until he's healthy. So we will have time to figure that out. If we don't get somebody in the draft that we feel comfortable with, he's going to be there as an option. Now a team might scoop him up, and we move on. And I don't care. I'm wearing Kirk Cousins jersey because in memory of his career and what he was doing this year, first in touchdowns, second in yards, like third or fourth in QB or in quarterback rating. Number 2 overall in plays, chunk plays, 20 plus yards or more. 2, check down Kirk was a bullshit narrative. Everybody knows it. And prime time, he's won 3 of the last 4 Monday night games. He played great on Thursday night this year. We should have beat Philly. They needed 4 turnovers to beat us. So Kirk Cousins, man, shout out to you. You were nothing but a leader. Watching him hop off the field rather than get carted off, just amazing. He walks to the cart. He hops on the cart. He's going, let's go. Oh, Reisner's talking about how the first thing he did is go see how Kirk was. Kirk asked, "Did we win?" That's what I'm talking about. This guy's a leader on the plane. Freaking Metella says he was same old Kirk, talking about plays and things he liked. He was upbeat. Everybody else was sad but Kirk. So hey, this guy right here, Jaron Hall, has got a leg up. He's got a great mentor. He's got 1 week to show that he can play, maybe 2, before they say, hey, we're going to go with Mullins. He could prove himself in the next week or 2. If he wins 2 games in a row, give him the reins, man. Let him take over. What a great situation. Good offensive line. Great receiving core. A coach that allowed him to throw 4 times with 5 minutes to go in the game. This back to the end zone for 23 yards, 1 fumble. Darisaw decides not to block on the play that, we bring in our rookie. He got just beat. Paul didn't even stand a chance, but he was about to throw that, and I think there was somebody open. But hey, he let him throw it even after the fumble. And that third down was a thing of beauty. He looked to his right. He saw TJ Hawkinson. Boom, hits him. I like him. He runs a 4.6. He was accurate. He's smart. He's mature. He's 25 years old. He impressed in interviews. They were excited, ecstatic. If you go on my Twitter, at Skull World, I was posting all day, man, at Skull World, and you can see the war room talk about him. They were freaking happy. Let's talk about this running game. Cam Akers 2.1 yards per carry. Oh, he got a touchdown though. It was a nice run too. Nice run. That was first touchdown of the game. First rushing touchdown of the year for the Vikings. 1.9 yards per carry by Alexander Madison. This is not good, guys. Ty Chandler, 0 targets, 0 touches, and he got in the game. They just don't want to give this guy the ball. All he did was run a kickback. Apparently he stepped out, but also Ivan Pace Jr. held a dude, middle of the field, wide open. Could see it. It was in the middle of the screen. I noticed it. But hey, we got to figure out that running game, and that's to put Ty Chandler in there. I need some burst. Cam Akers, burst. Alexander Madison, I feel bad, but man, you're not it. You need to be reserve. You need to be that backup. You need to get carries, but that running back by committee. But lean on Cam Akers and Ty Chandler. And Ty Chandler's our future if we decide to wake up and let him play. Man, I don't know. Can he block? I don't know. Someone's telling me he can't block, but I don't know. I don't think that's the case. That was not the playbook on him after the season going on the draft. He could block according to that. Let's talk about Jordan Addison. Lambeau leaping. What a dude, man. What a dude. I'm so happy that he got that moment. It was a thing of beauty. I loved it. We went up 24-3. And the great thing about that is that KOC, we get the the Metellus awesome interception. He ripped it out of the guy's hand. Finally, we did that to somebody else defensively. Runs it back. The first thing we do is throw a dagger. Kirk threw a dime to Jordan Addison, man. Beautiful play. Jair Alexander, what a wuss. What a wuss. All right. Oh, but hey, his 7 catches, 82 yards, 1 TD. How do you like this format, by the way? Make sure you comment. Tell me what you like about the show. I'm trying to make improvements. I'm demonetized. Make sure you hit the notifications in January. Um, I'm gonna probably put Cash App and Venmo stuff up there. I right now make $0, 0 cents off of my efforts on here. I am doing my best to in the meantime before I can get monetized again to improve the channel to give you information. So help me out. Turn on the notifications, and you'll be subscribed if you'll be entered to win this Justin Jefferson jersey. So let's go on to TJ Hawkinson. This guy's answered the call, man. We were worried about him, but I am not worried anymore. He is playing so solid right now. I love it. He's a Viking. This guy's a Viking. We got Josh Metellus, man. What a baller. He was all over that field yesterday. What a baller. Let me give 8 tackles, 1 interception. Biggest play of the game. Biggest sequence of the game. We go and score right away. I thought the guy was going to catch it, man. I thought he was open. Metellus just ripped it out of his hands. What a shout out to Daniil Hunter for getting another sack. That's, I think, 9 on the year, probably. Who do we got here? We got KJ Osborne, 8 catches, 99 yards, 1 yard short. Gets a game ball. It is a solid game. This is a solid KJ Osborne game. The word of his demise was greatly exaggerated. That's what I'm talking about. What do we got here? Got DJ Wanham, 2 sacks, man. 2 sacks. You know, shout out to Mekhi Blackman getting in there, playing real tough. Had a hell of a PSF rating. Should be a starter. I don't have him up here. I should have. Jonathan Bullard's been solid. Jaqueline Roy, I look forward to keep going. Murphy didn't have that bad a game. Evans made a play at the end of the game, but otherwise he was the guy getting picked on. Cameron Bynum, man, he was all over the field. He had 2 pass defenses. He's just flying around, man. It was great. All right, Viking fans, make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment. I need you, man. I need you more than ever. I need more Vikings content, not less. Make sure you're turning on the notifications. I go live several times a week. I do Mondays at 6. I do Wednesdays or 6 Eastern, 5 Central. I do Skull Experience 6:30 Central on Tuesdays, and on Tuesdays I do Under the Lights at 6:30 Central. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Let's go. Let's skull. Cue the music.